Imagine a tightrope walker in a circus. He is on a rope suspended a few feet above the straw-covered floor. His purpose is to walk the rope from one end to other. He holds a long bar in his hands to help him maintain his balance. But he must do more than simply walk. On his shoulders he balances a chair. And in that chair sits a young woman who is balancing a rod on her forehead, and on top of that rod is a plate. If at any time one of the items should start to drift off balance, he must stop until he can get all of them in perfect alignment again, for the tightrope artist doesn't begin until all the elements above him are aligned. Only then does he move forward, carefully, slowly, across the rope. Life is very much a balancing act, and we are always just a step away from a fall. We are constantly trying to move forward with our purpose, to achieve our goals, all the while trying to keep in balance the various elements of our lives. If any aspect of our life draws a disproportionate amount of energy, we have to shortchange the other aspects. That throws us off, and we are unable to move forward on life's tightrope until a balance can be re-established. We have to deal with any areas that are taking too much energy and put them in perspective, align them, so that we have energy available for all areas. It's important to understand that others cannot do this for us. No one can think, breathe, feel, see, experience, love or die for us. It's up to us to balance all the different aspects of our lives. We just have to decide to do it. How? What's the first step? To stop and assess how we're doing. To look at all the various aspects of our lives that we are constantly juggling, constantly trying to keep in balance: marriage and family, money, health, social circles, spiritual development, mental growth. Are we able to devote ample energy to all areas? Or are we tipped to one side, unbalanced in one direction? Here's how to balance it all out. 1. Assess your life as it is now. Looking at ourselves as we really are is the first step in restructuring our lives. Do you feel physically exhausted, mentally stagnant, or find yourself without close relationships? Would you call yourself a workaholic? Do you feel a lack of spiritual alignment? If you answer yes to any of these questions, your life is probably out of balance. 2. Make a conscious decision to become balanced. Choosing reality as our basis of decision is the second step to becoming balanced. Achieving balance allows us to reach our goals and our purpose in life while creating less stress to do so. A conscious decision to change is now in order. 3. And make that decision on a minute-to-minute schedule. We are all instant forgetters. Remember all those resolutions you made way back in January? Renewing our decisions on a daily, minute-to-minute basis allows us to ease into change, instead of expecting things to change overnight. 4. Set goals in every area of your life. Set realistic goals in all areas of your life to assist yourself in remembering that your ultimate goal is balance. Your goals should cover your relationships, your physical being, your spiritual alignment, your mental development, your job, your finances. 5. Be willing to take the risk. Being willing to assess ourselves and take the risk to change will not only enhance our lives, but you will feel more energy and an expanded awareness of what life is all about. Acknowledging that balance is essential, and recreating your life to encompass your decision is worth all the risk. 6. Make time to reassess yourself on a daily basis. None of us can really know how well we are doing with change in our lives unless we are willing to reassess our position. Don't feel that your decisions are made in concrete. If something feels that it isn't working, be willing to look at a new decision. Make time for yourself every day, in a quiet meditative state, to relax and check yourself out.